Hello friends, this is Dharmin Patel. Welcome to the lecture series of Mathematics 2. In this lecture, we will study about the method of undetermined coefficient for non-homogeneous higher order linear differential equation. This is the part 1 of this method. In the previous lecture, we studied about how to find the particular integral for non-homogeneous higher order linear differential equation by method of variation of parameter. Let us start the method of undetermined coefficient part 1. Here, method of undetermined coefficient is applicable for special type of function. Let us see in details. Here, fn d raised to ny up to f2 d square y plus f1 dy plus f0 y equal to rx with rx is not equal to 0 be a nth order non-homogeneous ordinary linear differential equation where f1, f2, fn are constant and d is differential operator d by dx. Now the general solution of non-homogeneous linear differential equation 1 is depends on right hand side function rx as well as it is depends on complementary function yc. Here general solution is given by yc plus yp. In the method of undetermined coefficient, the particular integral yp is only possible for functions like exponential function e raised to bx, sin ax, cos ax, trigonometric functions, algebraic functions x raised to n or any polynomials. Here we can't apply this method for trigonometric functions like tan x, sec square x, cos x, cot x, and it is also not applicable for fractional power of x, that is root x, x square by 3. It is also not applicable for some complicated functions like e raised to root x, x raised to 3 by 2, 1 upon 1 plus sin x, 1 upon 1 plus e raised to x. This method is also applicable for any linear combination of above functions as well as it is also applicable of product of above functions. The choice of yp is depends on basis of complementary functions. Here basis of yc are nothing but they are actually particular solutions of corresponding homogeneous differential equation fn d raised to n up to f1 dy plus f0y equal to 0. First of all, we convert our differential equation into the corresponding homogeneous differential equation and find yc. In yc is like c1y1 plus c2y2 up to cn yn, where c1, c2, c3 are arbitrary constants and y1, y2, yn are linearly independent particular solution of homogeneous linear differential equation, and these y1, y2, y3, yn are also known as bases of complementary function yc. Here our particular integration is also depends on basis of yc. Now we have three cases of method of undetermined coefficient. First case is when rx is or any part of rx is not belongs to in basis of complementary function or basis of yc. Second case is any part or rx is belongs to complementary functions basis. And third part is when our rx is a product of our functions like e raised to x into cos ax, x raised to n into cos ax, like e raised to ax into cos ax, x raised to n into cos ax, x raised to n into e raised to x. This type of product also applicable for this method and it is included in third number case. Let us see the case number 1 in which we have a rx or any part of rx is not belongs to in basis of yc. Then choice of yp is very simple. Here it is according to this table. When our function rx is constant, then yp is also constant k, where k is undetermined coefficient and we have to find the value of it according to the differential equation. When rx is algebraic function x raised to n or any polynomial of degree n like an x raised to n up to a1x plus a0, then choice of yp is kn x raised to n plus kn minus 1 x raised to n minus 1 up to k1x plus k0. Here kn, k1, kn are here kn, kn minus 1, k1 and k0 are undetermined coefficient. We have to find the value of undetermined coefficient by this method. If rx is exponential function e raised to bx, then choice of yp is k e raised to bx. If rx is any function cos ax or sin ax, then we always take the combination of both in yp, it is a cos ax plus b sin ax. If Rx is linear combination of e raised to ax and cos ax or e raised to bx and sin ax, then yp should be k e raised to bx plus a cos ax plus b sin ax. If Rx is a linear combination of all three functions, then yp is like k e raised to bx for e raised to bx, a cos ax and b sin ax, kn x raised to n, kn minus 1 x raised to n minus 1 up to k0. Here, this type of choice of yp is only applicable when any part of Rx or Rx is not belongs to in basis of yc. That means it is not matched with the basis of yc. Now we will find the yp, yp dash, yp double dash, yp triple dash and put in the non-homogeneous differential equation and compare with the right hand side function Rx and find the value of undetermined coefficient which is given in the right hand side of the table. After finding all the undetermined coefficient by this method and put the value of this undetermined coefficient in choice of yp, so we can get the particular integral yp according to our example. Now the general solution is given by y equal to yc plus yp, where yc is a complementary function which is obtained from the auxiliary equation and yp is obtained according to this table. Here, let us see some example related to this case. Here, d square y by dx square minus 5 dy by dx plus 6y equal to 24x square plus 12 e raised to minus x. Here, we have a right hand side functions are algebraic and exponential. It is a linear combination of two functions, so we have to take the linear combination of these two functions in choice of yp. First of all, we will check our function Rx is belongs to basis of yc or not. First of all, we find the corresponding homogeneous differential equation. It is d square y minus 5 dy plus 6y equal to 0, where d is the differential operator d by dx. According to that, we have a auxiliary equation is d square minus 5d plus 6 equal to 0. After factorizing this differential auxiliary equation, we get the d minus 2 and d minus 3 as factors. Therefore, we have a auxiliary roots are 2 and 3. According to this, we can get the particular solution e raised to 2x and e raised to 3x. Now yc, that means the complementary function is c1 e raised to 2x plus c2 e raised to 3x, where c1 and c2 are arbitrary constant. Now to find the yp, we apply the method of undetermined coefficient. Here basis of yc are y1 and y2. Here given rx is 24x square plus 12 e raised to minus x and basis of yc are e raised to 2x and e raised to 3x, and Rx is not belongs to in basis of yc, so choice of yp is a e raised to minus x plus k2x square plus k1x plus k0. Now how to find the value of a, k1, k2, k0? These are the undetermined coefficient. Here k1, k2, k0 and a are undetermined coefficient. We have to find the value of k1, k2 and k0 and a according to our right hand side function. How to find the yp? Let us see by calculation. Here y double dash minus 5y dash plus 6y equal to 12 e raised to minus x plus 24 x square. This is our differential equation and choice of yp is a e raised to minus x plus k2 x square plus k1 x plus k0, which is already done in first slide. Yp dash is equal to minus a e raised to minus x plus 2k2 x square plus k1, that is y double dash is equal to a e raised to minus x plus 2k2. Now put these values in our differential equation. That means yp double dash minus 5yp dash plus 6yp equal to, compare with the right hand side, 12 e raised to minus x plus 24x square. Now put this value in this differential equation, then we get a e raised to minus x plus 2k2 plus minus 5a e raised to minus x plus 2k2x plus k1 plus 6 into a e raised to minus x plus k2 x square plus k1 x plus k0 equal to 12 e raised to minus x plus 24x square. Now we compare the coefficient of e raised to minus x, that is a 12 times e raised to minus x equal to 12 e raised to minus x. So a value is 1 after cancelling e raised to minus x from the both side. Now compare the coefficient of x square, then 6k2 x square equal to 24x square. So after cancelling x square, we get k2 equal to 4. Now we compare the coefficient of x, but coefficient of x is not present on right hand side, to compare with 0. Here coefficient of x are minus 10k2 plus 6k1 into x equal to 0x. That implies minus 40 because k2 value is 4. So minus 40 plus 6k1 equal to 0. So k1 equal to 40 upon 6. That implies k1 is 20 by 3. That is the third undetermined coefficient. Now compare the constant term from both sides. Then finally we get constant terms are 2k2 minus 5k1 plus 6k0 equal to 0. After putting the value of k2 and k1, we get k0 equal to 38 by 9. So we can find our undetermined coefficient by this method. Now we put this value in our YP. Our value of A is 1, K2 is 4, K1 is 20 by 3 and K0 is 38 by 9. After putting in YP, we get the YP equal to e raised to minus x plus 4x square plus 20 by 3x plus 38 by 9. So now we have a YC is C1 e raised to 2x plus C2 e raised to 3x. We already found from the corresponding homogeneous differential equation, and YP by method of undetermined coefficient. So our general solution of our differential equation is y equal to YC plus YP, which is C1 e raised to 2x plus C2 e raised to 3x plus e raised to minus x plus 4x square plus 20 by 3x plus 38 by 9. That is the method to find the general solution of our non-homogeneous differential equation by method of undetermined coefficient, and this method is only applicable when our functions is algebraic, exponential, or in the trigonometric we can apply the method for only sine and cos x. Here this is the first case in which Rx not belongs to in basis of YC. In the next lecture, we will study about the case number 2 in which Rx is belongs to YC. In the case number 3, we apply the product of two or more functions. Thank you very much.